Oh man, shut up. Didn't I say shut up? Bet that rooster will think twice before crowing tomorrow morning. Coffee's ready, guys. Let's start the show. Good morning, my crew. How's everybody this morning? Oh, wintry Monday. I hope everybody is warm and safe from this lousy snowstorm. Let's see who's come to hang out with us this morning. Hey, 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 there's Miss Pinky, our lovely Pinky. Always a pleasure. Great to see you this morning. Good morning, Ozzy. Hello, Sarah B. How are you? Okay, now I'm going to hope I pronounce this right. Is it Jarrett? I hope so. Welcome in. Love to have you here. It's great. Miss Sage. Yeah, the abominable snowman was a little PO'd because Brewster was getting to that mug before him. And Marie is here as well. Good morning, sweetie. I hope you're feeling a little better. Actually, a lot better, I hope. And let's see who else. I'm going to scroll towards the top to see if I missed anybody. I hope I didn't. And we're going to catch everybody as they come rolling in with their coffee mugs and their blankies, making sure everybody's warm. And there's Miss Steph. If I'm feeling better, I'll talk to text. Hello, everyone. I know poor Steph is feeling under the weather as well. Send some love to our Miss Steph. Poor thing can't catch a break. She's gone from one thing to another. You think you're getting better, and then bam, you get nailed with something else. It's just wrong, I tell you, wrong. Of course, that's why I'm staying in, because screw that. It's just, this weather really stinks, guys. Good morning, Sir Wayne. My sugar daddy is in the house. Hello, Miss Susan. I seen that you messaged me, Susan. I didn't check my messages yet this morning, so I'll get to it after the show, I promise. We're glad you're here. So did everybody get the day off? I know that pretty much everything here is shut down because the weather is just terrible. And it let up a little bit, and it's snowing full force again. We're supposed to have snow all day today. And my poor husband went out and did snow blowing and cleaned some of the mess up last night. And about 5 minutes later, didn't even look like he touched anything. So just let it pile up, and then we'll just nail it all at once. I tell you, busy at the moment. Okay, that's fine, Sir Wayne. Is Wayne creating some more music this morning? Let's see. Steph says, I have severe vertigo going on. It's a bit better today, but I would take, I think, possibly the flu over vertigo at this point. I know. Poor Steph. I know. It's just terrible. It's just not fair. You just get, you're just starting to get over one thing, and then you get nailed with that. So hopefully it clears up today. Relax, enjoy yourself. Do the best that you can. That's one thing I've never had. I've never had vertigo. So I don't know. I don't know what it's like. I probably don't want to know what it's like. Sorry, my hands are numb. Are you out shoveling, Susan? Don't tell us that you're out doing the shoveling job. No shoveling here. This girl's just too old for that stuff. Too busted up. And of course, you guys, if you were on the show last night for the miniature, you heard that we had some guy actually lost control on our road, ended up on our sidewalk on the lawn. Thank God he missed the porch. last thing I'd have to, want to deal with is somebody busting up my porch and having to support that mess. Susan was out doing some manual labor, out shoveling. Good for you. Build those muscles. Oh, you sent me a pic? Okay. Yeah, I didn't check any of the messages. I'll have to see. Oh, she just sent it now. All right, let's take a peek. Let me take a peek. Oh, yuck. Yeah, looks like our house. Everything's covered. She had to dig out her car. Poor thing. Oh, jeez. What a hot mess that is. Good morning, Cynthia. How did you fare your way? Did you get more ice than snow? She says, I finally got my chat to work. By the way, does anyone what that big yellow ball in the sky is? I think the rumor is it's supposed to be the sun, but we haven't seen that in a long time. Good morning, Roger. Not stopping. I may join you later. Tonight is this being a pest again. Oh no, and you need sleep. Okay, you rest. Just listen to us talk, Roger. Maybe we can lull you back into dreamland and get rid of that terrible ringing. That's just terrible. Hopefully you'll feel better really soon. It's something else to help with the dizziness and nausea, but I still can't walk. I'm good if I prop myself up and sit up with pillows, and I really can't read the chat. Well, that's what I'm here for, Steph. I'm just going to read it all to you. Hopefully that helps out. That really stinks. I hope it clears up really soon, sweetie. So hopefully everybody enjoyed the miniature show last night. I always enjoy doing that. I'm really surprised everybody that shows up to come check it out. I've been working on finishing it up this morning. There was some obstacles I had to maneuver through, but I think it's coming together pretty cool. And thanks for everybody that had a chance to join in on the contest. And wow, it was quick. I didn't think it'd be that quick. I tried to make it the riddle where everybody could, have to think a little bit before we got a winner, but damn. I think I only had to post up about maybe an hour and we had a winner. So congratulations. It was Reality Investigations. Lucas from that channel, he won the mystery prize. Hopefully he likes it. So if you're listening, Lucas, the prize is in the works. It takes a little time to get together what I wanted to make for this special prize, and I hope you like it. It was a struggle to focus when you're really, it is really hard to focus. Well, you really don't want to, you just want everything to shut down and recover. And usually when I'm sick, I just lay in bed and watch some kind of crap on TV. Actually, it's my phone. This is what I use. And I just, Let's see. Wayne says, sorry, been busy doing some spring cleaning. Spring cleaning? Aren't you jumping ahead a little bit there, Sir Wayne? But if you've got that kind of energy, I've got some stuff. I've got a list. Sugar daddy, a honey to-do list, if you're willing, Wayne. Steph wants to know what the riddle was. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right, because you couldn't read. Oh my goodness. All right, I'll read it. I got it written down here. Took me, I thought, not bad for my first riddle. I thought it was pretty cool. So here, I'll read it to you guys again. See if anybody, see what you think. Okay, it says, I'm black as night, silent on the wind. I travel the skies according to the Netherlands. But I live on mirrored black liquid as well. I'm covered by death in the moonlight. Life and flesh returns in the shadows. All who dwell here are cursed for eternity. Who am I? That was the riddle. Ozzy goes, yeah, the Flying Dutchman is going to be a challenge to make all those ropes and blackness. It will be good to see you make it. I'm going to try to film the entire thing. Good morning, Leanne. How are you? And I'm going to add some extra things to it. Wayne says, yeah, I've been creating a new songs all the time. I've got a back catalog of songs to last me for months. Oh, there you go. Get them piled up there, Wayne. Boy, poor Wayne's she's going to have a catalog of stuff, videos to make. Good God. Batman or the Black Pearl. Yeah. I didn't answer so you wouldn't have to send stuff to New Zealand. Yeah, that's the thing. I felt bad because I can't send it overseas. It's just the price is just horrendous. I wish everybody could have had a chance to take a part in it. We've got to figure out a way to send stuff where it doesn't, cost us a firstborn. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it was the Flying Dutchman. And according to I haven't ordered it. I'm going to order it next week. It is metal. And I wanted to look as authentic as I can. So I'm thinking about putting on cloth sails over the black metal, but I'm going to age them and shred them up to make it look old and ratty like they should, and just going to add some extra things to it to make it more personal. So it's going to be a challenge for sure because I've never put a ship together ever, and I've always wanted to. And I spotted that, and I go, this thing's awesome. So I'm going to play with that, and you get to come along for the journey. Hopefully there won't be too much swearing. You know how that can be. It's metal. Yeah, it's metal. So I'm just, and I was looking at the picture again last night. I'm thinking, okay, how can I customize this? So the first thing I thought was, adding the cloth over the metal for the sails. I don't know what kind of flag or something that comes with it. So I might have to process a pirate flag because I want it to be, realistic looking. Ships are fun to build. Oh, have you built one, Pinky? Actually, I was going to change the part with the Netherlands, and I was going to say, God, I forgot what I was going to say, but I knew it would have gave it away. So I think it was going to include Dutchman in the riddle, and I go, that's too damn easy. So Bill helped me out with it. He goes, well, you could use another word for the Dutchman would be the Netherlands, and that's where that came from. All right, Susan, you got me confused. I was going today that. Oh, you mean for the contest you're talking about, Susan? Yeah, it was. Home today. Susan's home today. She's got the day off. Oh, thanks for posting it, Pinky. Yeah, go guys, check out the merch shop. Splurge on yourself. Get something cool. Hook yourself up with a Brew Crew t-shirt or mug. I forgot what else I put the Brew Crew on. We got to get a Brewster. Brewster's got to be on somebody's stuff. Oh my God, it's 4 degrees here. Cynthia, oh geez. I'm even dreading to look to see what the temperature was. Because it's never good when you look. Hello, Big Stu. Good morning. How is Stu today? Oh, it's 15 here, so we've got you beat. 15 and snowing like an SOB. And this is going to be an all-day occurrence. It's a huge storm. The radar shows it. It's just a big snowstorm. So, but they're thinking it should be over with by this evening. And the plows just keep going by. I can hear them. Thank God we have friends that have plow trucks, and a friend came by and cleaned out our driveway last night. One less thing that we had to use a snowblower on. But they shut everything down. Actually, they shut everything down last night. Yes, please hit that like button and subscribe. It would be beautiful if I could hit 1,000 subscribers, by the end of the year. I've stretched it out because I know if I just do by month, it never happens. So I'll take what I can get. Sage says 18 this morning. It was -2 yesterday. Yeah, we were below 0 too. Not fun. Now just made drinks for everyone. Grab them quick while they're still hot. Oh, thank you, Wayne. I'm actually pretty awake this morning, which I'm surprised. Because then I would have just said, pour it over my head. Just throw it right in my face. Wake me right up. But no, I'm good this morning so far. Poor Sage doesn't get to have the day off. That's the bummer part about working from home. You still got to go in. Yeah, see, Susan gets to hang out in full force now and not get busted. That's the thing when you're at work and you're listening like in earbuds and stuff, and somebody says something funny or you read something funny and you burst out laughing. Everybody looks at you like, what the hell's wrong with them? We got a 0.01 inch of snow today. I think we're working on, they were saying up to 24 inches here. I looked out in the yard. It's, yeah, I would say we're getting close to that. If it keeps up all day long, then I think we will hit that mark. If it's, a heavy, steady snow. My poor dog, she goes out there and it's like, oh, there's, if we don't keep it cleaned up, and poor thing's got to figure out how to go potty. You don't need to be bored, Susan. Just take advantage of this day. Either get a lot of rest or get some things done that you've been meaning to get done. I've got a few projects that I want to get accomplished today. I have to finish working up on the magazine so I could get it out to you guys by the 1st. So I'm working on that. Sage says, good morning, Crip Walker. Good morning to you. I'm loving the stuff you're putting out, Crip Walker. It's great. Of course, I enjoy listening to his voice. Checks are done. Coffee hot, still dark out. Oh, Sage is waiting on her sunrise. Hopefully you get one. Did you need to dig a tunnel? Not yet. Not yet, Pinky. Oh, good Lord, please no. I know in some areas around us, that ain't no joke. They showed a guy, the the plow truck driver standing next to the roadside where they were piling up the snow, and I mean the guy looked like he was about over 6 foot, and this stuff he had to reach his arm up high, and then you could see where the snowbank was way over his head. I'm thinking, oh man. And that wasn't too far from us, and they got pummeled with snow. Oh, you will all laugh, but a dusting of snow here shuts everything down. No, I feel you, Leanne. I know some states are like, oh my God, we've had 1/4 inch of snow. Quick, get the chains, shut the town down. But I get it because, you guys don't have the equipment like we have to handle this kind of weather. So good Lord, if you guys got hit with like 24 inches or more of snow, you guys would be devastated until they could figure it out. I remember years ago when we used to really get some bad snowstorms. There was one time where they actually had to bring in trucks, fill the trucks so they could truck the snow outside of the area because we ran out of places to put it. I mean, there's only so much you can pile up, and then, ugh. Let's see, Steph says we have about 20 inches. Oh, it popped up on me. Hold on. 20 inches at the moment. They say another 1 to 3 inches today. Yeah. So we're all in the same boat, Steph. I remember going on a trip in 84 to Cedar Lake, and the snow was plowed higher than the bus I was at. Yes. This is what they're dealing with in this around the surrounding areas, Sage. The snow pile is higher than the vehicles. So it's like you're driving through a tunnel. Well, my biscuits are done, and so is my gravy. Don't even go there, Cynthia. You're having biscuits and gravy this morning. You lucky duck. Oh, God. I could so go for that, but I don't have any of the stuff to make it in the house. We have to go shopping. Shit. Oh, Sage says, and it was late in May. Yeah, that's not unusual for around here. Not unusual. Oh, Wayne, you little troublemaker. Called Son of a Gun. Wayne is a troublemaker. He's written a song inspired by a certain Pomeranian poodle. For us this month, even though it is supposed to be summer, it has been thunderstorms and hail, tropical storms, and it isn't that hot lately. Really? Really? Oh, my goodness. Well, didn't somebody just get hit? Yeah, because the tropical storm's going through. I just caught a glimpse of it. I didn't stop and read it. Somebody got hit pretty bad. Let's see. Stu says, I live on top of a decently big hill in the suburbs. Excuse me. There were people snowboarding down the hill on the streets yesterday. It was a first. Well, the old saying says, you get lemons, turn it into lemonade. They're taking advantage. We used to do that too. Get a lot of snow, so everybody would be sledding or car hopping. Do you guys remember car hopping? I don't recommend it. It's dangerous, but we used to do stupid stuff like that when we were kids. Yeah, we need to move Christmas to January. I know, because I don't think we had a white Christmas. I don't remember. Maybe just a little bit. Good morning, Ace. How are you? 8 people died from landslides last week. Oh, that's awful. It's fine, Laura. The term son of a gun originally comes from been born on open waters. Then that's what I incorporated it into. Ah, gotcha. RNT, good morning. Glad you brought your coffee. Kick back, cuddle up, and enjoy the program. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever did that when you were kids. We used to do car hoppings. Mostly the boys did it. When we had a lot of snow, and of course it made the road slickery, so it's everybody hop on the bumper and ride the cars down the street. Of course, you had to crouch down because you didn't want the driver to see you hanging onto their bumper. You get busted, you get in big trouble. But the kids used to do it all with even the buses, UPS trucks, anything. Grab a hold of crouch down, grab a hold of that bumper, and then just slide down the street with the vehicle. A lot of them were really good at it too. And then some not so good because if the vehicle abruptly stopped, you ended up sliding under the car. Is that what you called it, Lee? Hooky bobbing? I know everybody probably had a different name for it. We called it car hopping. And then if you got caught and the driver would get out and start swearing at you and the kid would be running down the street, they're all laughing at him. And then he'd just hop on the next one. But if there's any little ones listening out there, that's not a good idea. Don't do it. It's very dangerous. Ace is too cold. I'm not going out today. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Oh, R&D called it bumper hitching. Okay. Isn't it funny how everybody called it something different? Yeah, I would just relax all day today, Susan. Is that what you called it too, Susan? Bumper hitching? Yeah, Ace, you're still in the blizzard zone too. I know we're all getting it. Yes, grabbing the bumper and getting pulled by the car. But the drivers didn't mind. Oh no, the guys they used to get swore at. Get the hook off my car. And the kids didn't care. Yeah, sure. And then they could just wait for the next car to come by and they'd hop on and go for the ride. Hold on just a quick second, guys. Please entertain yourselves for a minute. I've got a call I have to take. Hold on. Please. I'm sorry. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Dad had to he needed a little help with something, so I had to tell him where something was. And that's the only phone calls I take. Dad and the hubby. At least it wasn't anything serious like last time when Mom fell. Just an update is the cut on her head healed up great. She only ended up with a little bump. So we're taking care of that, but everything is good. What did you go somewhere? Oh, sure. See, you guys didn't even miss me. All right, well, I'll just sit here quiet. That's all. Just quiet. I see how it is. Sage, welcome to the show, Laura. Thank you, Sage. Oh, I feel so honored to be included in the program. You guys are the best. Uh, Couldn't you just yell? No, no, yeah, no, because he's hard of hearing. He's hard of hearing no matter what. If it's yelling, that's why I'm usually loud because I'm always talking loud. So, so yeah, he calls me, and then it has to be on speakerphone so he can hear me. So, oh, thank you, Wayne. Yeah, she's doing fine. Oh, Pinky. Oh, here we go. Snow tax. Oh, good Lord, I know. Believe me, they'll find a way to tax that. They haven't just figured it out. But of course, Miss Pinky is going to get you know what. There it is, a little yee-hoo for Miss Pinky. Thank you so much, sweetie. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Wayne's getting his practice in because Wayne it was newly wrenched. Wielding the wrench, Sir Wayne. Thank you for helping out, Wayne. I really appreciate that. Yee-hoo! And that's actually funny because Sarah was doing it, repeating it in the chat last time she was in, and she says it's really funny when she does it because it's the English accent. So I told her, I said, well, you just set yourself up. So tomorrow when Sarah goes live, I'm going to remind her she's got to do yee-hoo in the live. So we all can hear what it sounds like. So yeah, we've decided that it's time to get Mom a walker because her balance is off now. The dementia is progressing, so we're going to. The trick is now to get a dementia patient to use a walker. It's going to be a challenge, but I'd rather go through that challenge than having her slip and falling down again, and next time having it be serious. I'm always afraid she's going to break a hip or something because she's dementia makes you very thin. My mother was a full-figured woman, and since she's had the dementia, the weight is gone, so she's skin and bones. So she has no cushion anymore. So always afraid if she falls down, she's going to break something. So, yeah, Wayne, don't let that power go to your head. I have the power. Pinky says a walker will be helpful. I think so. If we can get her to use it. The thing is, it's hard when you don't understand things. So, but they say you just have to, it's like a repetitive thing. So I've just got to keep showing her and make sure she uses it just so that, she feels a little off balance. She's got some stability. Yeah, that's right, Wayne. Wayne's not a power freak, so that's great. Yes, everybody check out everyone's channel. And like I said, Jared is new here in the chat this morning. He'll be going live in about 30 minutes. So, and I appreciate him being a new subscriber and hanging out with us. Hopefully he enjoys the morning brew and the rest of the programming that we do here on the Raw side. But we also want to go over and check out his show and give him a little bit of love too. It will be hard to make her use it. Yes, Sage, I know. I'm dreading it. I really am dreading it. Get a walker with a built-in seat. I'm going to try the regular walker first, Leanne. And if she uses it and it's a good thing and she remembers to use it while walking, then I'll switch. Her balance isn't off that much, just enough to kind of make her go a little sideways. So my grandmother, they put her in a wheelchair and she could walk around in it and it became second nature. Oh, see, I was thinking that too. But I don't know. Oh, guys, can you put in Jared's link for his channel? It's, oh my goodness. I got to remember what the name of, the Wolf Pack. It's way at the top of the chat. If you're still in there, Jared, tell us the name of your channel again. I know it's Wolfpack. something. He's new, so I don't have it memorized yet. Ah, yes, Ace. Hot coffee. Ace needs a tip for all this service. All this service, this lovely hot coffee. Do you have it, Susan? I know it's the first thing before I did anything this morning. Got that coffee pot brewing. I tried to look out the windows. Everything's frozen. Thank you, Pinky. Thank you, Susan. Both you gals found it. There you go, guys. Yeah, we have to go over and check them out and show a little love. So after we get done with this, we can go over and raid his show. Yeah, they're quick. Pinky, man, they're like right on the ball, man. Zappo, it's done. You guys are awesome. I know sometimes it just takes me a while, and when I'm modding and I'm thinking, oh crap, and then somebody's already posted it. Because some are just quicker than others. Oh, no worries, Wayne. You'll figure it out. It's a learning process like everything else. Leanne, I'm still thinking about the video she did the other day with the horns. She's making faces at the camera. I was dying laughing. So funny. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys saw that. It was really funny. Yeah, work gets me distracted sometimes. It's just not, I know, what the hell? They're just rude. It's just, work. Tell them you're busy Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. It's just not possible. Yes, and go show a little love to Ace. Ace takes us out around town and tells us all about the wonderful things that goes on there and the spooky places. And hey, Ace, did you ever get into that building? Remember the building you said they were going to knock down? And you said you were going to get in there before they tore it down. Yeah, Pinky is fast. She had lightning fingers. He was out showing snow, just like Susan was. Ooh, Sage is a meeting. Quick, turn the speaker up so we can say something really funny. And Laura, you got plans for the spring and summer explore? Yes, I do. I'm still trying to get into an old state psychiatric hospital we have here that's been shut down for years. I'm still working on that one. I haven't gotten any information on it yet. And there's some old cemeteries, because that's usually what I do, guys, is the cemetery work now. We found a few old cemeteries late in the season last year, so I'm going to go and check those out and film that stuff and try to do some EVP work as usual. And I'm always on the lookout. Yes, Ace does do good videos. So he said he did do a little. Trust me. You did a video? Okay, Ace. Trust me, I got hurt my low back. Oh no, getting in and out. See, it's rough around here for me. I can't do any abandoned. For one thing, I can't jump in and out of windows no more. And around here, if you get the bandits, you get caught in there, you get in big trouble. So I don't do those like I used to when I was younger. Now it's strictly just either I got to ask for permission on certain buildings, and usually they say no. So I got my fingers crossed about the old state hospital. I'm hoping they'll say yes. And then I'll have to get a crew together and go in there and do some filming. There was a gentleman that did write a book about the place. So he was allowed in there at one point. So the chances are pretty good, which will be awesome. And I guess it's very active. And I can understand why, because, being a state hospital, there was a lot of trauma in there and a lot of illness, and that kind of stuff lingers, So hopefully we'll pick up something. Yes, Face the Ace. It's the famous YouTuber explorer. Yeah, I got hurt climbing in the second floor. Oh, geez, see, you got to be careful. Unfortunately, we're getting old and rusty, guys. I don't do a lot of running anymore either. So if something's chasing me, either I'm going to have to stand up to it or say, well, guess you got me. Of course, it depends on how scary it is. I don't know. When the adrenaline kicks in, whenever you don't think you can do it, you end up doing it anyway. Oh, thank you, Leanne. I appreciate that. I'm going to actually be setting up this week to do and I'm going to film it, the testing on EVPs through white noise. So I'm going to see if I can pick up on that old radio. See if it's possible. Some people have good luck with that kind of thing. I've never really done anything with the white noise. Well, because I don't do spirit boxes, but I figured the best way to do it would be using the old AM radio, and it's strictly white noise. There's nothing coming through but white noise. So that's a plus. So it should be interesting. Yeah, don't take any. No, I won't take any. The Dream Crusher, Kenny. But I do love how thorough he is. And that's what we need, We need to weed out the BS, because we're after the real stuff. So, and unfortunately, the real stuff only happens when the cameras are off. And not everybody can, have a camera running 24/7. So we'll have to see. What kind of results I get from running this test. And just to let you know, Leanne and Sir Wayne, if I have a moment this afternoon, I will do the tea video. Seems so crappy out. We might as well turn the kettle on, right? I can't promise anything, but I'm going to do my best. Dang, the joys of having pet fur britches just knocked a bunch of stuff off the shelf. Yeah, you got to love it. My cat was acting up this morning, too. Sage, I'll be curious on how it goes, Laura. I played around with it a little bit last night. Last night, a couple of nights ago. And of course I document everything in a pad, but I wrote down some stuff, nothing. Tea finally. Yeah, I know. I'm bad. I've just had too much going on and I haven't had time for tea time. So I'm taking a break today. So hopefully I'll be able to try out my Yorkshire tea. Good morning, Janice. Good morning. Good morning. How are you this morning? Do I have to dress up and wear a lady's hat and all of that, Sir Wayne? Not happening. But I will pull out all of the teapots and the cups so you guys can see. Yes, go check out Wayne's channel and rock on. How's Miss Janice this morning? Are you keeping warm? I found a new small creator, Paranormal Visions. They do interesting investigations. Really cool. We'll have to check that out. I heard from a few studio recording musicians and producers, they suddenly heard voices while recording. I've heard that happening before. Crips. Guys were, oh God, it was a famous artist too. He was saying he was alone in his studio and he was recording or trying to record some new lyrics and stuff. And just this strange voice ended up being on the recording. So I found that was really cool. So I figured, if it's going to be the real deal, it's going to be pure white noise, no radio stations coming through, because then, that's just total, corruption right there. So if it's pure white noise and I've got it running, if they're going to talk through that. Yes, I feel your pain, Wayne. The sciatic nerve stuff sucks. A couple of weeks ago, I had a sharp pain. I'm thinking, oh no, this last thing I need is a sciatic nerve to act up. Anyone hear about seeing images in old TVs that is on snow? Oh God, I remember that. I have an old TV up in the attic. Of course, I wouldn't plug it in now because it's probably really cold and blow up on me, but an old black and white. And I wonder if anybody's ever thought about doing that, like in a residential situation. They just turn on an old television because all you're going to get is snow anyway, white noise, because everything is all digital or oh my God, there's no more analog. It's all just, oh my God, I can't even think. Fiber optic, all the lines and stuff like that, all the signals are all through that. So all the old TVs don't work anymore unless you hook up, this huge antenna. Remember the rabbit ears and the foil? Move a little to the left. We're getting channel 2 is just about to come in. Yes, Susan and Pinky had a great show on Friday. Kudos to you, lovely ladies. I enjoy open mic as nights when I do the shows too, because it's great. I love all the guests that I get because I find everything they do and all their experiences are amazing. But it's really fun just to have an open mic night sometimes. Sage says, "Don't get me started. Us kids were my dad's remote controls." I know. I know, Sage was funny. Just all right now. Hold your left leg up. Oh God. Well, see, that's why we always used to lay down in front of the TV because then you'll change the channel. Say it. You're right there. Yeah, I remember them days, Laura. Stand there. It's perfect. Yeah, don't move. Yeah, I know. Oh, you moved. We lost it. Well, see, my dad was a TV guy and stuff. So, electronics guy. We have a few old TVs around. They still work. But all you're gonna get is the white noise, the snow. Reminds me of the chain gang to adjust the roof antenna. Yeah. Good morning, John. How are you? Same thing. Well, they were talking last night actually on Steve's channel there about CB radios. Do you guys remember CB radios? Oh, and also, oh God, ham radios. My dad still has all of that stuff. I should hook it up just to see who's on there because I know there's a lot of crap on there now. But we used to have so much fun with CB radios. And they come in really handy when you're traveling back in the day. When we didn't have cell phones. And the sad thing about that is that even though that we have cell phone services, a lot of places there's dead zones. So you get no signal. But with a CB radio, and you had a whip antenna on your car, you could get a signal and pick up anybody anywhere. So if you really think about it, CB radios work better than stupid cell phones. Did you use those metal coat hangers as aerials? Yeah, yes. Yeah, well, we didn't have the antenna, the rabbit ears. Yep, coat hanger. Yeah, rabbit and foil. Yeah. Yes, I remember CB's. My handle was the finger. Wow, the finger. Mine was Little Z. That's what I went by. And I picked it because my father was Mr. Z. My father was licensed and everything to be on the CB. I prefer my tinfoil hat. I actually was going to make one of those up the other night when I had Enzo on. I thought he'd get a kick out of it, but I ran out of time. Our courier vans had CB radios in them. Yeah, they come in handy on travel. We have a small setup unit. Actually, and we still have that. It still works. Because the last trip that we took to Missouri, we put it in the car just in case. Because we were having some car issues. So we figured it would be safe to have that in there. So if we broke down on the road, we could get a hold of my brother-in-law, who was a trucker, that he could come and help us out. So question, I told you about having hallucinations the other day. I'm still seeing faces, but what is the difference between being hallucinations and the paranormal things? Seeing, ain't it the same? Well, no, it's hallucinations are caused by the mind itself, Janice. Paranormal is totally different. Hallucinations are things that are it's developed and brought up through your own mind. Where, yeah, it is a good question, Ace. Yeah, the paranormal is of course unknown, as we know, but it's a different entity altogether. Even though some people will make up, that's where pareidolia will kick in. If you're seeing something in the mirror or the window, or but you're definitely going to know the difference if it's an actual paranormal episode, because it's not something that you can control. Yeah, Pinky, they were around long before phones. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. There was no dead zones with the CB radio. There was always somebody on somewhere. I see that old hag in the mirror a lot. She steals my coffee. Damn that hag. Tell her to get her own coffee. Yes, Pinky, exactly. Hallucinations are inside the mind. And yeah, well, as I'm saying, it's created by our own mind, our own imaginations, where the paranormal is not. And the paranormal is not something we can control. Janice, is this caused by your meds? You may want to consult your doctor. Yeah, we were saying that to you before, Janice, honey. If you're still having those issues, you really need to talk to your doctor, because it could be dangerous for you. Because you're going to be experiencing a hallucination and then thinking it's real, and it could cause you some kind of injury. So please call the doctor. It sounds like you need an adjustment on the medication. Hey, Miss Julie, how are you? Yes, our resident nurse, Julie. Yes. She's explained it perfectly. Sage, you've been dealing with the old Hague too? Yeah. Keeps keeps ripping her off. They require medical evaluation. Yeah, she's thinking it's an issue with her medication, Julie. So we keep telling her she needs to call her doctor because apparently either it's too strong for her or something's not right. It's just not agreeing with her body and it's causing an issue. Sage, it was the meds and I'm off them now. Okay, good. How long have you been off? Because it might take a while for it to fully be, out of your system. It takes time. Thieving hags. Yeah, coffee thieving hags. I'm thinking another t-shirt. That's funny. Coffee thieving hags. That's freaking funny. Okay, you're gonna call again today. Good, Janice. How long have you been off of the meds? Because like I said, it does take time for it to come out of your system. I mean, sometimes, oh, well, depending on what it is, how strong the stuff is. Could be a week, 2 weeks, a month. It just depends. Oh, a week. Okay. Yeah, I'd still call, tell them what's going on. And hopefully they can clear that up for you. Missing medication can result in side effects. Yeah, that's why normally most of the stuff they give you, you have to be weaned off. I remember my husband after his brain surgery and he was on steroids and he thought he could just stop. I'm like, no, man, you gotta be weaned off that stuff. Because he was having some terrible side effects because he stopped. I said, you can't do that. And most of the medications they have out today for a lot of things, you all have to be weaned off it. You just can't say, well, I'm done. It doesn't work that way. The head kind of looks like Witch Hazel from the Looney Tunes, hairpins and all. There you go. Well, I've been trying to make up a new button for the show, and what I wanted to put together was a rooster. Remember the Foghorn Leghorn where he's grabbing the dog by the tail and paddling him with a 2x4. Well, I wanted to make something similar with the rooster spanking the dog with a frying pan, and it won't let me create it because it says it's against their standards or whatever. I'm thinking, you've got to be kidding me. It's a cartoon. It's nothing indecent, but yeah, I can't. So I'm still working on it. I figured it would be hilarious, but yeah, I always have a problem when I'm trying to create that stuff. Wayne says, I had to come off a certain meds due to it was causing my tongue to go numb. Oh my God. I had a speech impediment over a week. God, that must have been horrible. Interactions between meds can sometimes cause issues too. Yep. That's why usually if I'm on something, I always, if I'm not sure, then I call up the poison control or the hospital ER and say, gee, can I take this with this? Is it going to cause any kind of effect? Because you never know. It's simplest thing could be, you're on a medication for some kind of illness and then you take cold medicine and you could be in big trouble. Pictures abuse AI won't do that. Yeah, that's pretty much what it said. It wouldn't do it. I'm thinking, oh, you've got to be kidding me. So I got to figure out another way to, I mean, I can't use the clip because of copyright problems. So, I figured I'd make up my own similar to what I was looking for. And yeah, it won't let me do it. Tapering the dose of drugs rather than stopping abruptly to minimize withdrawal symptoms, prevent symptoms, relapse, and reduce side effects. Yeah, that's pretty much what they've got to do. on the majority of the stuff that everybody's on nowadays. Call the doctor or the pharmacist. Yeah. Well, usually when I have an issue, it's like late at night. So the doctor and the pharmacist aren't available. So it got to be where I used to call up the emergency room and say, I've got a question about medication. And I say, can I take this cold medicine with this medication, or can I take allergy pill with this medication, or, because you don't know. So, and they're always very helpful. That happened a few times to me. I had a reaction to something. It was late at night. And I'm thinking, oh, crap. I said, well, I better call the ER. I says, okay, can I do this, or do I have to come in? And I've lucked out so far. I never had to go in. Just pop a few allergy pills and it took care of the problem. So I have those on hand all the time because I never know what the hell I'm going to be allergic to. The list just keeps growing. Lucky me. Those good old golden years. Be right back, guys. Gotta run errands. Cheers on coffee. Okay, Crypt, we are going to be here. Be careful out there. I think Mr. Furbridges wore himself out. He crawled in his bed and is napping now. Well, he's resting up for round 2. My cat was killing me this morning. She was already fed. And then I go back in the room again, and she's meowing. She'll need to fill the bowl again. I go, oh, no, Tubby. You're good until dinner. She's such a priss. There's food in the dish, but she don't want that. She wants new stuff. And I'm thinking, yeah, right. You're going to eat what's in there. 47 naps a day. That's pretty much cat's life. That's what they do. What? I didn't understand. I have neuropathy, but the doctor gave me meds for epilepsy, but said it will help with the neuropathy. See, I don't know. I don't know how they would work. I don't know what they would prescribe for that. That would be a question for Julie. I have an EpiPen for those. I get bee sting or bitten by another. Yeah, sometimes you gotta have that. I haven't gotten to that point yet. The last time when I got attacked by that bee's nest, I thought for sure I was going to get stuck having an EpiPen, but no, I've been good. Aha. Ace is getting the second round of snow as we speak. We don't want you to be left out, Ace. I mean, we're getting it. Sharing is caring. They tried it with me too. Apparently the drugs can dull the nerve pain and are widely used for that. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, same thing with like fibromyalgia pain. All the arthritis pain and medications. They tried on me. I was either made me sick or it didn't work. So now I'm down to nothing because I'm just a hot mess. I mean, it's pretty bad when you go to pain management and they finally get to the point where they say, sorry, we can't help you. I'm thinking, great. You're the ones that are supposed to be the helpers. I'm screwed now. Let's use the first time therapy for treatment for chronic neuropathic pain. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. We're going to start this crap. I think I will make later afternoon live stream, maybe around 2. Wonderful. You can show us all that lovely white hell that you guys got falling from the sky. Good morning, Goth Gal. Lurking while I give my new guinea pig her meds. Give her mini. Oh, I thought she said new. It's her guinea pig. My guinea pig her meds. Your guinea pig's sick. Oh no. Gabapentin, but it made me extremely dizzy. It is an anti-seizure medication. Oh, maybe that's what she's going through then. But yeah, it's just bottom line is talk to the doctor, go in and see the doctor, and see what the hell is gonna what they can do for you. It's snowing here again as well. Too bad we can't just dig out a long tunnel and have a snow party. Susan, are you drinking, Susan? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I think it's a huge storm. If you guys look at the radar, it's huge, and we're gonna just get it all day today. Gabapentin is often prescribed for chronic pain, now like fibromyalgia pain. Yeah, I can't use any of that stuff. It doesn't agree with me. I've been through the list. If it either makes me sick, I'm allergic to it, or it doesn't even touch the pain. So I've just learned to suck it up. Then what can you do? When you run out of options, there's nothing else you can do. Hello, Mr. Prism. Hope everyone survived the weather so far. So far, so good. We're still in the throes of this wonderful winter storm. She has chronic bladder pain problems. She gets daily meds. Oh, poor little fur ball. They're so cute. Piggy says, I've been watching a lot of funny snowstorm shorts lately. Oh, they're all over the place. Everybody's plastering all their photos. A lot of wrecks, a lot of automobile wrecks. The other day on one of the highways, I think it was in Michigan. It was like 100-car pileup. Oh, what a hot mess that was. And then we had our own here on the outskirts of where I live. It was about 20, 30 cars and truckers involved. Okay, breakfast was good and coffee is still plentiful. Just, I hope you enjoyed it, Cynthia. I love a good biscuits and gravy. And it's funny, I didn't discover that until we lived in Missouri. And my sister-in-law's father-in-law made everything homemade. And he made it, and I'm looking, okay, what is this stuff? And it's liquid gold on a plate. It's the devil. So now I make it here home. Good morning, Liz. How are you? Our temps are rising now with rain coming, which will likely mean snow for you. Oh, yeah, we're going to have it all day, Wiz. I mean, if I was young, I'd go out there and, build a snowman or have a little fun. But I let the dog out. I'm freezing to death. I wear the snow tunnel to get back to the airport facilities. Yikes. Oh my God, there was a snow tunnel to get to the airport facilities. Holy crap. Julie said, yes, I left my pain specialist in tears. She walked in and said, what do you expect by coming here today? She looked at my last MRI and a list of diagnoses and refused to help me. Because they don't know what to do, Julie. They're stumped. Just me, because I feel it, Julie. Same thing. You go in there, you're looking for somebody to help you, and they don't know what to do. So we have to live with it. I think I'm going to drink the second coffee now. Oh yeah, nice. I'm splurging. I got a little Dunkin' Donuts creamer in mine this morning. I don't use it very often because it's too much. Of course, I add sugar. It's already got enough sugar in it, so makes it taste a little better. No, they don't. Yeah, they don't care, Julie, because it's not them. I found that with my pain, the ice pack has been my best friend all of these long 30 years that I've had this garbage. because fibro, just like anything else, is caused a swelling issue, which fires the nerve endings. So when you're having a flare up, so when it's really bad, yeah, an ice pack and just pop a couple of Tylenol, and I just lay still and try not to move, and it lets up a little bit to where I can function. It helps, but nothing ever makes it go away. Wiz has been cranking out some awesome music. I've been missing it. I got a lot of catching up to do. Towards the end of the month, I'm really crammed with a lot of stuff that I've got to get finished. Let's see. Heat works as well for me as time. Yeah, I don't do the heat because it seems to make it worse for me. I'm just the opposite. And I learned using the ice packs from my chiropractor, because she used to say, "Well, do heat and then ice and then heat and then ice," but the ice seems to make it feel better. I think that's why I feel so good when we have a pool, because when I have bad flare-ups in the summertime, the pool is total therapy. You just float around in that cold water, and I feel so good. Unfortunately, we had to take our pool down a couple of years ago because we had an issue with it. But man, I think I'm going to be getting another one this year. I don't even care if it's a hog trough, that I could just fill it with water and sit in it. I'll be fine. We had wind and dry snow, so it's hard to see how much we got, but it's finally passed out of our area yesterday. And we are seeing the sunshine today, but the sun is lying still single digits. Oh, yeah. It's fooling you. But thank God it's over in your end. We should be done by tomorrow, I hope. And then the cleanup will commence, The stage says, of course, I'm always hot. That makes me too. Yeah, me too. I'm still wearing a summer nightgown. I don't cover up half the time at night. My husband thinks I'm nuts. This is no, I'm dying. It's too hot in here. And he's freezing. I'm too hot. So I said, well, put a sweater on. Don't crank the heat up. I can't stand it. And I don't go downstairs as much as I should on these cold days like this, because my father's got it cranking heat down there. And I'm like, oh my, and they're old. I get it. But Jesus, I can't even breathe. Oh, let's see, Laura, have you heard of low dose naltrexone? Is that how you say that? My pain management and connective tissue doctor agreed that it would be good for my overall nerve pain. It's off label use so far, no extreme side effects. To be honest, I have to think of the list. Goth Gal, there's so many pills they've tried with me. And like I said, usually it's an instant allergy reaction. And one of the girls that actually talked to me said, she goes, I don't think it's the medication. I think it's the coating that's on the pills. So if I could get medication without a coating on it, I don't think I'd have a problem. But as soon as I take it, boy, yep, it starts right up. My face starts to heat up, starts to turn red. I'm like, yep, here it comes. And then I got to take allergy medicine. Tomorrow, Laura, question mark. I'm sorry, Susan, you've got me baffled. I think tomorrow it's supposed to stop here. We're under a snow emergency until tomorrow morning. And according to what I've seen on the radar, yeah, it's going to last here until late in the evening by tomorrow morning. But, you know how it is. They don't know how to predict the weather, but so far they've been pretty good with this one. Yeah, Sage, my bedroom, I keep it cooler. My husband's wrapped up like a burrito, and I'm laying there in a summer nightgown thinking, oh my God, it's so hot. Hey, Hank snatched your coffee again, huh, Sage? Julie, I've been in pain all my life. It just keeps getting worse. Then after leg, Had reconstruction and develops. I wish I had just a few things wrong with me. Oh, I know, Julia. We do feel sorry for you. And the best advice we can give you is what we know, and of course you know you're a nurse, and sometimes you're just gonna have to think outside the box, and you'll find a comfort zone at some point, and it's just your body's gonna build up, an endurance for the pain, like most of us with chronic pain syndromes and other ailments. We build up, a tolerance for it. We shouldn't have to, but we do. It's amazing how strong the body is and what it'll handle. Sometimes it has to handle more than we think it can take, but it doesn't. Every time he says Allentown, all I can think of is that oh God, was it Billy Joel? Billy Joel song? That's who sang that, right? I have 19 meds to take every day. Some of them keep me alive, so never forget them or I'd be in the hospital. Oh, yikes. I'm bad girl. I was supposed to take my medicine this morning and I didn't. I forget all the time. I'm so terrible at it. And it's right there in my face. So when I get off here, I'm going to have to take them because the last couple of days I didn't take them. I get my ass chewed out all the time. Well, it don't work if you don't take it. Yeah, I know. I do my best. Excuse me, which is a bad thing. I really need to take it, but oh my God, excuse me. Shoot, now I'm hungry. Pizza? What's up with that? No, and I get it, Julie. You get tired of hearing people say, well, just you got to do what you got to do. But, honey, what else is there? What else is nobody has the answers for you. So the best we could do is just, you got to stay strong. I have a multiple list of things wrong with me that I don't tell everybody. And there's days where I just want to end it all because I can't stand it. But there's other people that depend on me, so I can't give up. And I'm just that freaking stubborn that I push and I push and I push. I pay for it. Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's another day. That's the best, it's I have pizza here, one of my favorite foods. You snot. I don't know, I'll probably have leftovers from last night. Last night's dinner was awesome sauce. It really was good. Hello, hello, Roger. My front door was so cold this morning. I could see my breath, Constance. I am not heating the room. I'm hardly in though. I do run my heater in my bedroom, but not overnight, as I'd be hot under the duvet. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm sorry that you're leaving, Julie. Didn't mean to upset you. I really didn't. We really do feel bad for you, and we wish that we had better answers. Uh, should we be your daily reminder, Laura, to take your? Oh my God, God, Gail, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Even if I had medicine for all of my pain problems, I'd probably forget to take that crap too. The doctor's like, well, put it right there on your dresser. I go, I don't even pay attention to what's on my dresser in the morning. It's right there on my kitchen island, right where I sit and have breakfast and my coffee. And I look at the bottles. Oh, I got to take this. And then I get up. Oh, time to do the dishes. And that's it. I forget all about it. It sucks. I'm just really bad at taking medicine. And I agree with you, Roger. Yeah, why heat something that you don't have to? But it gets cold. Same, Laura. I always joke about being hard to kill. Couldn't even do it to myself. Sorry, dark humor. But sometimes you've got to laugh about the dark stuff. Yeah, it's bad news, and I do feel for her immensely, more than she can imagine, because I deal with it myself, and I have other people that I've got to care for. So if I don't do it, who's doing it? Right? So, there's days where, you just you wonder why you wake up because you hurt so bad. But unfortunately, it's every day you just gotta push. And I know people get tired because I get tired of hearing about it. I get tired of talking about it. That's why I don't talk about it. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody's gonna listen to what I gotta say. Everybody's got their own ailments, their own problems. Excuse me, my God. We just, can help the best that we can. And it's awful. It really is awful. So Laura, how about you go take your med now? Excuse me, I promise. I'll take them right after I'm done. I promise. Because I got to go in the kitchen. After I get done choking, I got a tickle in my throat. Sometimes humor is needed to lighten the load mentally. Yeah, because it does play with your mental health. It really does. Because it brings you into depression. Everybody that has any kind of chronic pain suffers with depression. We all have it. And, some can battle it better than others. When I get into that slump, I'm thinking, okay, knock this shit off. Let's, you've got things to do. So, yeah, I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. Say says, I'm in the same ship you are, Laura. Some days it's hard just to crawl out of bed. Yeah, exactly. But, I've got a dog that's got to go out and go to the bathroom, you know, uh, especially if my husband isn't going to work that day. He don't get up early. So he don't do it. So I've got to do it. I have to go down and check on elderly parents. That means I have to take stairs. You know how horrible it is to climb up and down stairs when you feel like, you want to die? But you do it one step at a time. I mean, there's times where I've actually had to sit on my ass and go down a step at a time because I have people depending on me. And no, don't get me wrong. There's days where I'll lay in bed and have that pity party for myself saying, Jesus, why, what did I do to deserve this? Nothing. It's just life. I didn't do any, it's just life. Excuse me. Yeah, Jenny says, I don't like to talk about all the problems I have and all the men. Exactly. It's like I'm saying, when you get old, that's when you turn into a maraca because all the pills, they had me on so many pills at one point. I said, Grace, I rattle when I walk. I've had enough. And then it got to be where none of them worked anyway. So it's a hit or miss. And, all I can pray, I do, and I pray this every night. Anybody that prays, I pray at night. And just please, Lord, find a cure for this stuff that everybody goes through, chronic pain. It's horrible. It really is horrible. But until they find a miracle cure, we are all in the same boat. Some more than others, let's see, Pinky, I have bad heart and my lungs are damaged from COVID, which is awful. I'm so sorry to hear that, Pinky. Excuse me, my spinal injury causes pain and chronic migraines. I just make the most out of my life, a lot out of my life right now. You just got to try to find, which is so hard. I know it's hard. Try to find something that's going to bring you comfort, even if it's just a little bit. Susan says I could eat pizza every day. I could too, Susan. It's bad. That's why I ended up making homemade pizzas the other night. Oh God, it was so good. You just have to, Pinky. I've got chipped teeth, a bad back, mosquitoes living in my head, but I'm alive. Exactly. Because my husband will bitch and complain. And I'll say, you know what? We would be grateful for. I said, we got, a house to live in. We have food in our refrigerator. You have a job. We have a vehicle. And we got up this morning. That's good enough. Yeah, we suffer. Everybody suffers to some extent, but if we get up in the morning, that's a blessing right there, because I'm not ready to go anywhere yet. Seek out the thing that brings you joy to lessen your suffering. Yeah, you just have to do your best. Like I said, when I do the miniatures, everybody go, how do you do it? It's difficult. It really is. It's hard to get my hands to do what I want them to do. So it takes me longer. And then after I'm done, my hands are killing me. And they swell up terrible. That's where the ice pack comes in handy. But I find peace in doing the miniatures. It's my my sanctuary away from the craziness of the internet and all the crap that's dumped on me every day. So it's, we have to make the best out of what we've got. It might not be great, but it's ours, and we've got to own it. I've had tinnitus for 45. See now, you guys, I give you guys credit. That would drive me insane. But you're used to it. You get used to it. Yeah, I know. She keeps talking about pizza. Shut up, Susan. We don't have any pizza. That's it, Susan. Get in your car and start delivering. Everybody wants a pizza. And we want it in 30 minutes or less, or it's free. Piggy says, for me, it's my dragons. They help me through my day. Yeah, see, it gets you, that's your place, Let's see. Gothkel, I think of it as I exist to make things better for others so they don't have to experience the shit that I've gone through. I want to make things better for the next person. Exactly. We do the best we can, We do the best that we can. Yes, Susan, 100%, Laura. I don't get why you get shit on, Laura. You know what? Maybe I'm just too nice. Is that what it is? Maybe if I was an asshole, like a lot of people that are on YouTube, people wouldn't mess with me. I try to be nice to everybody. And sometimes somebody's got to frick around and they think they're funny, but knock yourselves out. I really, whatever. They don't make my world go round, so it's whatever. This community is also a great as way to help through the days too. Yeah, because then we could sit and you talk about Sage's free pizza. Yeah, because it's a long way to get to Sage's house, so it's free. It's gonna be free for her, Susan. Yeah, the community helps out. Like I said, we've all go through things, so you get the support that you can. A lot of people don't have support systems at home; they're alone, and that's why they're here. Even if you're just talking about, I got a headache today, and it's, we get it. We do get it. Don't mess with Laura. Yeah, I got my posse to back me up. I don't know. I mean, yeah, there's times where you think, why the hell do I do this? I must be insane. But I enjoy hanging out with everybody and doing these chats and doing the shows and showing you the miniatures but there's that's what trolls do. That's how they get off. Hey, let me screw with this person. Oh, thank you, Roger. We think you're aces as well. But not for that, I think that's what makes the trolls happy. Hey, let me screw with this person. Let me spread shit about this person. And the thing is, yeah, if I let the filters down, they'd be really shocked. But that encourages them to do it all the more. So I don't bother. That's why I don't get it. Even if I disagree with you, you still seem like, oh, thank you, Mr. Prism. See, not everybody's going to agree. We don't all agree. That's what makes the world go round. But we can still enjoy each other's company and chat, even though we might not agree on a lot of things. It doesn't make people bad or good. It's your opinion. I always try to be open to everybody's opinions and the way they do things. I mean, I kind of have to, being an interviewer, but that's just who I am in general. I never judge anybody by what they're doing. I might think, well, nah, I wouldn't do that. Now, not for nothing. I was watching a program last night, and a guy actually thinks he's a werewolf. And I'm like, okay, whatever floats your boat, dude. I just, I'm thinking, okay, he's, his cheese has slid off his cracker a little bit, but you know what? That's what he believes. Okay. I'm down with it. I'm glad that people don't agree with me. I'm a madman. Oh, a little crazy. A 4.5 hour delivery time. Jeez. You might as well deliver it raw because by the time they get it, it'll be colder than hell. You just bring it raw and say, okay, here, bake it 500 degrees for 10 minutes. You'll be good to go. I mean, Christ's sakes, I disagree with my husband on a lot of things. But it's all part of the wonderful world of marriage. Susan says, I have friends that believe they're vampires. There you go. And then you're thinking, okay. But, when you hear somebody say that, you're like, do I need to be concerned? But, well, if that's what they believe, that's what they believe. Don't get me started on werewolves. I had a dream about a guy turning into a pink and purple cartoony werewolf a couple of nights ago. Aha. What did you eat before you went to bed? Denise says, my go-to place is Raw Sides Chats and sometimes the casino. It relieves my mind and I start to get a little better of stress. Oh, well, I'm glad we can help you out with that, Denise. We are here to serve. Pinky says, being a werewolf sounds like fun until I realize I got to lick my... You got to lick your ass clean. Yeah, that's a big turnoff for me, too. That's why everybody says, what would you... If you had to pick... If you were a werewolf or a vampire, which would you... Vampire, man. I just... Werewolf, I'm thinking, your dog, all right, and... you get a chance of getting worms, dragging your ass on the ground. Stuff like that, fleas. It's not a real big seller for me. Oh, see, Susan goes, well, Laura, Susan got smelled by a vampire. I said, you freaky bitch, get away from me. I'm sorry. That would have been my first reaction. I would like, what the? Back off. You changed back into a human before you needed to. Oh, Roger. I don't know. It just... It makes you think. So, well, maybe... yeah, I think the vampire would be a better choice. And then when you change back, then you're naked out in public somewhere. It's not like your clothes reappear. You got to go find something else to wear. Mr. Prisons, yeah, I'd go for vampire as well. The only thing that would change is being immortal and eats drink blood. I mean, there'd be ways around that. I don't know. Maybe I would be like what they would consider the vegetarian vampire because I don't think I'd want to be tearing people up. So I would go after animals. And I do more things at nighttime than I do during the daytime. So I don't know. I think I'd be able to adjust. Hello, Jonathan. Good morning to you, sir. How is the weather your way? Are you in the line of this terrible snowstorm? Yeah, I told Susan that was the way the girl was hitting on her. She said that she smelled sweet. I'd be like, you need to get out of here. And isn't it where you kind of like panicked Susan and said, well, gee, do you know Horror of Horrors? She kind of like threw Carla under the bus. Eat her, she tastes better. So then when they were going back to the hotel, I said, make sure you close and lock the windows. You don't know if that girl's going to show up in your bedroom at night. God guesses or drink blood bank donations. Yeah, see, there you go. So you don't have to rip a hole in somebody's neck. I might be in for vampire if my eternal knife was not painful. Well, no, see, because once you become a vampire, all that stuff would go away. So one thing that we would be, we would be awesome hot, because forever young and youthful and feeling good. So I think it'd be a bonus, Sage. Yeah, open a blood bank. Yeah, see? For New Mexico, pretty cold at the moment, but will not last for long. Yeah, see, everybody's getting hit with some kind of residue from this storm. Tell her that's Chanel number 5, dear, not type O. Oh, yeah, she was ready to sink her teeth right into Susan. Oh. That's when you become, and like I said, you're not judging the girl, but when somebody says that to you, she's like getting right up in your personal space. That's when you become defensive. You're like, okay, bitch, you need to back off because I will not be responsible for me taking you out. Ned said this coal is for the living. Yeah. Oh God. Well, Ned don't want to be around here. We're in the single digits or below. That'll drop a few ice cubes in his sheet. Good question, Mr. Prism. Vampires don't have blood. They can't get boners. I don't know. If you go by Hollywood, I don't know. They pretty much get it on. Maybe when you're part of the undead, you don't need that. You just, automatically it rises to the occasion. Oh, Ace is taking off. Have a great night, Ace. Stay warm. Hey. Just Sarah. How are you, Dolly? Welcome in. You got your coffee and your blankie. Are you all snuggled down? Have a good one, Ace. Look forward to the video. Show us the snow. I do that, but I'm not that brave. I might stick the camera outside just so you guys can get a quick look. I have no desire to go out and play around in that white crap. The only part to always have vigor. Oh, rigor mortis. The only part to have rigor mortis, I guess. They might be a little uncomfortable, though, all the time. You're dating the vampire. Ooh, are you happy to see me, or is that just rigor mortis? What a line. Just happy to see me, or just rigor mortis. Hey, how's it going, Raven? Is it a frosty good morning for you? Did Raven just wake up? You already missed the pizza talk. Susan's having pizza, Raven. She was craving pizza, so she must have been channeling her inner Raven. How do you comb your hair if you can't see yourself? See, you're going by the old folklore, Leanne. So, modern day, vampires, they have reflections. Don't believe all that old stuff that you hear. Craig, they walk around in the daytime now. She says, I'm doing good here. Was reading my messages about the power outages in my area. Yeah, we got warnings about that last night, too. I was keeping my fingers crossed that it didn't happen while the show was going on. I'm thinking, oh boy. But we lucked out. I was up before and fell asleep again. Just woke up. Yay. Minus 12 there. Woohoo. Oh, see, Susan's sharing her pizza. That's just wrong because I don't have a pizza. So I'm going to have to find something else. Good morning, Simon. How is Simon today? What's up, Raw? Yes. Mr. Prism says, Leanne, shave it all and get a wig. You could style it before you go to bed, put it on, the one of them styrofoam mannequin heads. And then pop it on when you come out of the box. Of course, nowadays, what is it? Modern vampires, they don't sleep. They don't need sleep. They might get kind of boring, though, being up all the time. Just Sarah says it's 10 degrees here. We've got you beat by 3. What did I say? I think I said it was 13 here. No sparkling. No sparkling. I'd go for the rest, though. And I loved that series. I really did. The sparkly thing kind of killed it a little, but yeah. But the rest of the storyline was pretty cool. It's also getting colder here. The Titsa fan going for the peanut butter all day. Oh yeah, I'm just ready for spring. That first smell of spring in the air. Oh, it just brings me such joy. And I know we've probably got like 2 more months to wait. I wonder where my spicy meatball is at. Yeah, I know. I was talking to the spicy meatball the other night when I was telling him about how I was being harassed by some troll, and boy, he messaged me right away. He was ready to throw down. Alessio to my rescue. Such a gentleman. Susan said, I would be a werewolf, so the smell would keep the enemies. Oh, Jesus, Susan. Not like wet dog smell, right? Modern vampires suck life force, not blood. So see, there's options. Thank goodness there's options. And what I miss? I missed something Simon said. Simon says, Simon's okay. Mama isn't. She's in the hospital, pneumonia. Oh, poor dear. Hopefully they can take care of that for her. That's 86 is a bad time to have pneumonia. When they're that old, it's so scary. Very scary. Hopefully they can clear that up for her. Yeah, pneumonia at 86 is not a good thing. So I always try to keep my parents from getting colds and stuff like that, because when you're that old, it's hard for the body to fight something like pneumonia. He convinced me to keep my channel and that he will keep me safe. Yeah, Alessio's a great guy. That bald guy from What We Do in the Shadows. Who's picking on our host here? My werewolf would chew his leg like a chew toy. Oh, just a troll, but I think who knows. He always shows up all on a different name, so we never know when he's going to pop up somewhere. But, hey, apparently that's all he's got to do. So sorry, Simon. I hope your mom recovers and rests. Yes, hopefully, yes. We'll all send hearts, guys. Hearts to Simon's mama. Hopefully, Mama Simon will be back home soon. Oh, Sarah's going. She'd rather be a werewolf too. So Sarah doesn't mind waking up back as a human naked in the woods somewhere with a bone in her mouth of whatever she ate the night before. Do I know this troll? I don't know, Raven. He latched onto me from Bristol live stream. I'm sure most people have heard of him. But apparently, yeah, he doesn't like my mods whatsoever. Oh, and Beardo is on it too, Laura. Yes. Sandra told me that Beardo's on it. The person's got nothing else better to do. So, yes, Sarah. Naked in a bunch, all dirty. And so I think being a werewolf would be cool. It heightens the senses. Yeah. Well, I mean, werewolf has a heightened senses as well. Maybe not as much. I don't know. I guess it's just whatever you prefer. I'll keep my eyes out for you if I see him in your live streams. Thank you, Mr. Prism. Like I said, he pops up all under different names, and the mods have been good. Pinky's had to deal with this person already, so she's got her finger ready to hit that button. I have an idea who it is. Can you please private message me? And who is? We sure can, Raven. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you know who it is because he's been pestering of several people in our community, and they're just gathering stuff to get rid of him. There is a werewolf sanctuary that I'm wanting to go see in my area. Oh, nice. Mostly we see, I will as well, Laura. Oh, are you going to message her, Susan? You know who we're talking about, Susan. Can you imagine hearing like a fox, smell like a bloodhound, seeing like a mantis? Well, my husband jokes around. He tells me I have very good hearing. And he always calls me bloodhound because I could smell stuff for God knows how long. I could go outside and go, something's burning. I smell it. And he'll be like, what are you talking about? And there's like a fire. I just pick up stuff on the wind. So I'm very sensitive to smell. And I think that's due to the fibromyalgia. Life is truly amazing. So I don't know. I think I already have those senses. So yeah. Prism, yeah. I just want to make sure I'm thinking it's the same person. Yeah, it probably is.
Priority 1 message coming in on secured channel.
Oh no. State of emergency declared across New York State. Oh no, we're still in trouble. Simon, I'm a portly wolf. I bounce instead of run. That's all right. A little boing, boing, boing. Raven, are you on Discord? Yes, she is. I'm glad everybody knows how to use that stupid crap but me. Dave offered to help me because I'm just totally lost in there. Pinky says my autism makes my hearing super sensitive. Yeah, so it's the same thing. My hearing is shot from pneumonia when I was young, but my senses of smell are very good. Yeah, mine very heightened. I I smell like so I can't wear certain perfumes. I can't be around people with certain perfumes. I can't fragrance. Oh my god! If I a fragrance can give me a total terrible headache. I have to be very very careful. And I smell everything, and I hear everything. Hey, say her name, and she appears. Hello, Sandra. How are you feeling? Are you feeling better? I hope you're all well. That you stay safe with the snow. Just a quick hi. Yes, yes, yes. And we were just talking about all our favorite troll there, Sandra. Actually, Sandra, if you give a quick message to Raven because she wants to know if it's the same person she's thinking about. If you can, would you please let her know who we're talking about? Because I won't be able to message her until after the show. But hopefully you're feeling better. We were a bit worried about you. I think that's why we never got caught doing stuff when we were younger. Because I always heard everything. Everybody goes, "Oh, you always hear something," and the next thing you know, there he's like, we're hanging out in cemeteries at night, and oh, there comes the cops. They're like, they say I'm crazy. I know I hear something, and then the next thing you know, there's the cars, and everybody's scattered like cockroaches. I said, "See, I told you." Oh, Prism just messaged you? Oh, okay. So there you go. Thank you, Prism. Are you kidding me, Simon? You got farted on at the hospital by a doctor. Well, that was really nice of him, huh? All right, Simon, take 2 of these. Call me in the morning. That's disgusting. Did you say something? I would have said, I beg your pardon, but did you just shit on me? What the hell's the matter with you? That is rude. It was the same guy I was thinking of. Oh, okay, Raven. Yeah. Apparently, he's bothering everybody. I don't mind trolls, but I don't like when it becomes harassment. Yeah, I laugh the trolls off. They really don't bother me. But then when you start getting emails and then you're insulting, people in my chat and because you don't like what they said or what was done. I'm sorry, my channel, my rules. There's millions of other channels. If you don't like what we're doing here, then you don't have to come back. It's not like you're being forced at gunpoint, you know what I mean? Go somewhere else. Laura, do you have an interview lined up? Yes, I do. Mr. Joe Vitale is going to be joining us this Wednesday. We are going to be discussing AI. And the thing is that is AI a plus for our future or is the downfall of our future? That is the question. And Joe has done some testing and research on the AI during investigations, and we're going to discuss it. Oh dear, that's why my ears were burning. I'm doing my best, just exhausted with it, but we keep smiling. That's right, sweetie. Just keep pushing forward. Relax, rest. We need you fully function. I mean, how is Bristol Paranormal going to function without the Queen? I mean, those 2 guys. They'd be lost without you. My dad said, right to the doctor. Apparently, he said to him, have you shat yourself or is there a dead rat up your ass? Oh my God. That's terrible. I would have said something. Holy crap. That's what I say, Laura. If they don't like what you watch, then get the step in. Yeah. It's not like we forced you to come here. I'm sorry you might not like everything that's done or said here, but either you just let it go or, go somewhere else. What if AI is interacted with by spirits? Could we get interesting images? That's what I'm saying. Is it going to be a bonus for the paranormal community, for investigators? And I know it's going to make it more difficult for the debunkers. But when we watch something that's AI, I watch a lot of stuff like the shorts and stuff like, oh wait a minute, that ain't real. You pick up on certain things that it's not real, that it's AI generated. But as more advanced as it get, is it going to cause issues with the now entertainment channels? Are they going to get even worse? Where they're going to fool people into thinking that this stuff is what they're finding is real? They need to find a better cooling system for AI. Okay, on the topic of certain people that are calling, that you are calling, I think they are just adamant about making sure you get the facts and you hear stuff that might be shielded from you. Uh, the one person there stuff. No, I mean when he's insulting all of you mods and stuff, and I've heard some stuff that is just not good. I think sometimes they are trying to help and are only doing it the way they know how, which be kind of growth. Oh, gruff, not growth. Okay. That's okay. She's using talk to text. I get it. Yep. Some people I would say, yeah, I would agree with that. But that one person, no. And I'm finding out more and more, which I really don't want to, but I'm finding out more and more that I don't like. And I just block it. I have give Sarah to all go for tonight with the boys, so it'll be fine. Oh no, oh Sarah's gonna be on. That's right. I think she said, "Oh my god, that's gonna be something." Sarah and those those two guys. Oh my god. I remember getting a colonoscopy. Nurse went to check, and I accidentally let it rip. It was so bad that there were 10 pigeons on the balcony. Simon. I'm not sticking up for them, but I think I understand where they're coming from. Steph, me, I'm very neutral. I listen to all points before I make a decision. But there's just those one small group that's, they can't defend the behavior. How are you trying to defend your behavior and then in the next sentence you're insulting everybody? That's what I'm getting at. So, see, you're finding out more and more and more about certain people, but that person is trying to get you to find out about another person that may be worse than them. I know I already know about that too. I've found out some interesting stuff there, stuff I haven't I haven't talked to you about. Yeah, that's 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 another show. No, actually not even a show. I don't bring that stuff up. That stays in the background. The pigeons. That's freaking funny. So that's my point. Not agreeing completely with them, but I see where they're coming from. Oh, I totally understand stuff. Yep. No, yeah, if you've got, you could prove it to me that, you were wrongly accused, then I'm going to listen, and if it makes sense to me, then okay, that's fine. But when you're trying to defend your position and then the next thing you know, you're insulting other people in the same breath. That doesn't look good. I mean, come on. I got comments from one person on a community post I made. They were just slandering people. Yeah. So Troz drove me to delete my videos off my channel ages ago. Oh, homophobic hate. Yeah. People are nasty. Mr. Prism, Cedrus, I know all about him, his friends, and if this doesn't stop, I'll be mailing his wife and workplace showing them what he's up to in his free time. Aha! Well, it's not nice. He needs to get a hobby other than being nasty. Like I said, I always try to be fair, and not everybody will agree with my decisions. And I put up with a lot of shit last year, and this year I made a promise to myself that I was not going to allow it this year. And because I used to, 3 strikes you're out. No, that's not going to happen. You get a warning, and then if you don't heed the warning, then you're gone. That's it. I have a responsibility to my channel. I have a responsibility to the people who stay and visit with me in my channel and the chat. And if people are uncomfortable and feel threatened, they're not going to come back here. And I don't want that. So you just get rid of the problem. Coffee crawl was a success. She has coffee. Commence the drinking. I think a lot of this is people trying to show that nobody's perfect, and they are right. Nobody's perfect. People make mistakes. People can be slime balls. People can be taken in the wrong way. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Texting is like the worst thing ever because it can be misunderstood totally. God, how many times we've all been through that. Support she always neutral and fair. We make decisions as creators to be fair, but also keep the chat and community safe if people still carry on. That yeah, that's what we've got to do, and it's gonna piss some people off. A big hugs to the host. Oh, thank you, Simon. I'm a hugger. I like a good hug. People also do bad things intentionally because they don't know how to get emotions under control. Not defending, just saying I understand. Yes, because because I've done it. Well, you send things that out of anger because you're pissed off, and that's the worst thing to do. And I've always, I've stopped doing that a long time ago, but I try to tell people and advise them, please. Yeah, I know you're angry right now, but step back, count the 10, take a deep breath, whatever it takes. Clear your mind before you respond, because once you say something, it can't be taken back. Sage says we all need to be a little more forgiving and understanding of others. Yeah, exactly. And I was, if people are gonna have issues, don't do it in somebody's chat. Take it behind the scenes. I always tell you, if you get an issue, come to me directly and we'll discuss it one on one. But don't do it in the chat because that's not the place for it. It really is. It's like airing dirty laundry. So yeah, just it is what it is, and we all have got to deal with it at one point or another. Just sending something quick, guys. I get plenty of issues. Plenty of issues with people, but I never see them fighting my fights in public. Yeah, it's not appropriate. 45 minutes to snowfall here. If I can believe the forecast, never believe it. About 95% of the time, they're wrong. Of course, in this case, they've been pretty good, so we can't complain too much. At least they've gotten it. We're all here trying to have fun and get through our days supporting each other. Yeah, that's what it's about. A good time. It's the morning chat is the morning chat. We talk about anything, everything, and it's great. Right, Mr. Person, that's like lighting a fire. Yeah. So it's just when I see people having an issue in chat, take it out back, guys. Not here on the chat. Take it out back. Because that's where it belongs. And I get it. People get pissed when they see something like, oh, well, damn, I'm going to say something. See, that we just can't do that. Because then it just screws everything up, ruins it for everybody. So, yeah, we just don't want to do that. And I always, it's always, it's drama free here. Same thing on the night program, when I'm interviewing, there's no drama. We're not there for drama. We're there for the interview and to ask questions, find answers. It sounds like a 1990s keyboard. No, actually, it's a new keyboard. It lights up and everything. I could change the colors and glows in the dark. I love it. It was a gift from my friend because my other one was black and I couldn't see a damn thing. This one's white and all the keys light up, and I can have rainbow colors, which is the colors I have now, or I can have individual colors. It's pretty awesome. I like it. So much easier to use than the old one. Of course, it goes with a computer. It's a gaming computer, and this goes with it perfectly. It's a gaming keyboard. Exactly, Prism, and always listen to proof, not Chinese whisper, and do it behind the scenes. We are here as creators to do what we love to do. Yeah, Laura, I know what's up. Mechanical keyboards. Yeah. That's what it is. We each do all of our shows are different. We each do it because we like to do it. And we want to share it with everybody. And I think it's just people, well, they get off. They get off on stirring the pot. You know what I mean? Some people just live for that. My sister-in-law, she hung out with people like that. It was like a soap opera. That's why I always refer to it as like a soap opera. And I'm like, come on. And I used to tell her, oh, this one said this and this one. I said, yeah, but you know what the truth is. So what do you give a shit what they have to say? You know your truth. Don't worry about it. Mr. President, Sandra, you know how I do stuff. I keep it behind the curtains. That's right. You go get them. All right. This is what the hell is the name of this keyboard? Oh my God. I think it's an SHE. It's an N. I'm going to spell it NAUGH Shark. I don't know if you guys have heard of that one, but yeah, it was a gift. It was very nice of them. I like it. I got pretty lavender color lights on my keyboard. Yeah, I can have lavender, green, yellow, orange, all kinds of colors. I keep with the rainbow one. I like the rainbow. I got myself a Razer after both of my concert mouses and keyboard died in the same week. Never going back. Ooh, bad experience. See, that's funny. And Raven has never had a problem. It's just weird how people gravitate towards one or something else. We could all buy the same product and you'll have, 3 out of 5 love it. And the rest of them are like, what the hell's this crap, I do need some better headphones. I wish I had a longer cord on my headphones because with this computer, I was using earbuds on my laptop, but with this computer, my earbuds aren't compatible. So I got to find out because I'd rather have the earbuds, a better sound, but I got to find out what's compatible with this unit. So I'm stuck with, the headphones that I've got. Always wanted razor though. See, you guys know all of these companies and stuff. I'm going to go to the cafe for a scoop of waffles and caramel today. Ooh, nice, nice. Treating yourself. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So, all these people talking about all this stuff that I can't get my hands on. You're all a bunch of brats. Susan with her pizza. Now we've got Piggy's going for sweet and yummy. Oh my goodness. And I got leftovers. It's just wrong. I say wrong. I still got to figure out what the hell I'm making for dinner. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. The freedom of walking around in the house, listening to music and lives like these. Yeah, it's nice. I've got to find. I do miss using the earbuds. I've got to find out, do some research on what's compatible with this computer because not everything works with it. Let's see what else doesn't work with it. I forgot there was something else I had that didn't work with it. And someday I'll get a, the camera I have is okay, but I want something that's I don't know, just one piece at a time. Going to the toilet with an audiobook on is the best. Saves you from turning the pages. Oh, that's funny. Oh my God. Yeah, I had better sound with the earbuds than I do with these headphones. And they're good headphones. But I like a really rich, clean sound, and I get that with the earbuds and not the headphones. And I don't remember when I got these headphones. But they're great. They're Sony's. They're good headphones. And the only other beef I have is the cord isn't long enough. Because if I wanted to do something on a live program and do it sitting at my tarot table, I can't. And nothing reach. It don't reach. So that kind of kills it for me if I want to do anything over there. Everybody, yeah, it's about time to shut her down for the day anyway, guys. Sandra, you have a great day. Make sure you rest. Don't overdo. Making the most of having the boys home for this week. Oh boy. Wireless headphones are fun, but you got to mute yourself. You're going to, yeah, because you forget. And everybody go like, "What's that?" Nothing. No, that's good. Don't worry about it. Nature sound effects give you away. Oh, you see, Raven knows. Don't bring them in the bathroom. I got some Sony earbuds yesterday. Expensive but comfortable. If you need to listen to any sound therapy, I can lie in bed and listen to it now. Yeah, I'm going to check to see if Sony is going to be compatible. Like, see, the headphones I have are plug-in, but if I can I'll have to check to see if the earbuds are compatible with this unit because I'd like to have those. It gives you just more freedom. So yeah, random fart on a string. Here, you're doing a serious interview and, you have to run, to the bathroom and you're talking on the, oh, pardon me. Oh my God. It's snowing here again, trying to wipe my eyes from trying to reach it. Yes, I know. I'm reading them, Steph. I'm reading them, I promise. But actually, yeah, it's after the 2-hour mark, guys. I don't know about you, but I'm starving. It's Susan's fault for all that pizza talk. Blast her and her pizza. So now I've got to go find something. Let's see what's going on tonight. Today is what? What the hell's today? Monday. Oh no. We've got the British boys are live tonight, guys. So don't forget to go check them out. It's always a good time over there. Two goofy guys. Love them to death. I wish all of you a great day. Hopefully everybody stays warm and well. Steph, you get better. Rest. Don't stress things out, Steph. And to the mods, you guys are the best. Thank you for all your help as always. Thank you for everyone who donated today. I really, really appreciate it. Those new donations could probably go towards maybe a new pair of headphones. Who knows? Still trying to pay off the computer. That's my priority. I got to get the computer paid off. But a little bit at a time, as always. Thanks for all the new people that joined us. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you'll come back and enjoy the chat. Wednesday, I've got Joe Vitale. So don't miss out on that. A little AI talk. I think it'll be pretty interesting because there's a lot that I don't know about AI. And I'm loving to hear about Joe's experience with the test and the investigation. So we'll see how that goes. Until then, guys, you have a great day. Keep warm, keep well. And I just don't want to. Oh, I know, poor stuff. Breathe through your mouth. It helps. Breathe through your mouth. Thanks, mods and chat. I'm feeling better now. Oh, good, good. And I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, just Sarah. Hopefully you'll be back. Hopefully we didn't scare you off. Until then, everybody, have a great day. Loved you all. See you soon.